An endless multiverse of possibilities awaits you, with champions from worlds both familiar and entirely unique to this strange realm. They wait to have their true power unleashed by the Summoner. Champions are forever.
Well, well, well. Look at what we have here. We've got people. What's up, everybody? Late night Shadow After Dark stream. J4 is awesome. First one in. What's up, my brother? Followed by Epignosis, first one on Twitch. I see you. Tempo. How you doing, bro? Yep, Temple found us. Now the party can begin. Let it begin. Let it begin. Fun is just about to start. You're just in time to be an accessory. I mean, join us. P&P, what's up, man? Ain't seen you in a minute. Drunk Reaper, hello, hello, hello. Oh, man. My bed held me hostage, boy, earlier today. Mike Holman, what's up, man? Did you see what they did to the sigil? That kind of pissed me off. Miguel, what's up, man? Well, the once they get the new one going, you know, it's not any worse than what it was before. It's just that people were hoping it'd be a whole lot better. But what pissed me off, I used $10 that you sent me, $10 of the money you sent me to get the sigil because I knew they were going to be removing it. And so for the next 2 weeks, I wanted to make sure that I still had the benefits of the sigil, right? So they were going to remove the ability to purchase a sigil, all that good stuff, Black ISO market, gone. But what they did not mention was that the very reason that we love the sigil, the Express Arena option, is gone right now. It'll come back when they come back. So everybody that bought the sigil for the Express Arena is just out. There's no Express Arena. I'm like, seriously? So for 2 weeks, no Express Arena. And how are they going to compensate for that? I don't know. Yeah, they got off to a really bad start. I don't know what's going on over there at Kabam headquarters. And of course, the echo chambers, I ain't gonna mention no names. But the echo chambers are, you know, like, oh no, it's not that bad. No, no, no. You're wrong in how you feel. Okay. I see. But yeah, I didn't realize that. Hot fix for Juggy is supposed to be this Friday. Supposedly. You mean the boys that are kissing? Yeah, exactly, Mike. And you'll notice they do, don't they? You can track the kisses if you want. Look at those that were just players and are now not. Now, not all of them did that. I don't believe Dorky Diggity Dave did that. But there are some that absolutely did that. So, yeah. Give me a quick second. I'll be right back. All right. Well, let's get ready to rumble. Oh, I'm not mentioning no names, Mike. But I'll just say that I see a lot of them on the other side, you know, on the CCP server, but I can't speak on that. You know, like I can't call somebody out and be like, yeah, this person was saying such and such and such and such while they're smiling in your face. I can't do that. All right, switch over here. Believe it or not, the NDA covers that. You can't really talk about what's being said. You know, like somebody said something on the CCP server, and I say, yeah, so-and-so said this. Can't do that. All right. She be going. You laugh when Legacy got crypto hacked. Yeah, I don't know what happened with him, but how he got hacked, rather, I should say. Okay, let's get that. Make sure I put aftershave on, nice and smooth. All right. And all right, so I mentioned that I'm still prepping for the dark deathless run in Necropolis. Check it out. This is what I got so far. As you can see, I'm maxed out on the level 1s. I actually farmed those up. And you see where I'm at with the other ones. I have 20 of the level 2s, but I also have 8 in the overflow of the team level 2s. And then we just got 2 level 1 team revives. So the revives are straight. Look at my health potions. The health potions are, to me, a little bit more important. And so that's what I've been grinding out. Now, I've been auto-fighting in Realm of Legends. However, that's cheaper, more time-consuming, but cheaper. I saw this. So I always do the apothecary, right? And I remember someone mentioning that I should do the top one first. But I'm seeing now that that is not the way to go. So there's a potion that always spawns down here. Right now, what I did, I ran through the bottom, finished it. There wasn't a revive there. I restarted, and there was another potion there. So I could still keep doing that, but it is expensive in terms of energy to get that. And that much is better spent getting revives than the potions. However, if you do the bottom, okay, then you come back in like what I just did right now. I've already gotten 2 of the potions, right? And then I went and got it and then restarted. So now I can go through the top one, and then whatever refreshes down there, I can still grab, and then just exit out. And then the next time the apothecary refreshes, it'll refresh again. Got that Joven. Oh, I remember the Joven Musk aftershave. I used to use Old Spice as well back in the day. Raven Knight, what's up, man? You started your Deathless run earlier, taking a break now. How's it going? I know you think Arena is relaxing, but I really don't understand how you do this. Although Arena just showed me that Loki is a sneaky counter. See, there's a lot you can learn in the arena. I end up having to fight champions that I would never have matched up. And that kind of forces me to kind of get a little bit of practice fighting them. But it's, I heard someone actually mention it, because you know I'm not the only one, right? Hi, Karate! I never got that, but I know it. Here's the thing. There are a group of people that find it relaxing to have a routine. So things that are routine, things that are structured, they find relaxing. So Arena is very routine. AQ, very routine. Okay? So those things are like, ugh. Loki, what's up, man? We got people laughing at Legacy losing his life's work before GTA 6. What is that? GTA. Which game is that? I know it too. Grand Theft Auto. That's it. Haha. I was like, I know that one. I know that one. Yeah, Legacy's gonna get his account back. I already know that. Omega Sentinel is annoying for sure. Is that the path you took? Because I have to take a path that I haven't taken before. So I'm gonna think about that. Okay, so refresh and see right here. There's another chance for me to have gotten the revive. Now, I didn't get the revive, right? So I'm going to go down and grab that health potion. And then when the apothecary refreshes, we do it all again. What content should I focus on besides Act 7? Like, what's the most worth it? Act 7, 8, and 9. What's up, Nice? Yeah, BG is on a vacation. Because at first I was trying to find him. I was like, what happened to him? But yeah, he's on a vacation. Man, She-Hulk is nice, y'all. That definitely She-Hulk is nice. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, so you took the Titania path, which is considered the easy path. That's the path that I completed. Now, my question is, I can take the Titania path and then break off to a different path, right? All right, so see there? Perfect. Now I can end it, and I don't have to look at it till tomorrow. And in the meantime, I'll be just auto fighting in the Realm of Legends. Now, let me do this, use up my energy real quick. so that in case I fall asleep and forget about AQ, my path is already done. All right. Yeah, I've already done the easy path, but since I'm probably never going to finish all of them, just want to get it done. I may take a different one in the second section for the reward. That's what I'm going to do. Because I do want to, if I'm going to do that, like I've already done the half paths challenges. And I'm like, nah, I'm not going to do a full path because it's already annoying enough. But for the full paths, you know, got to do it. But I want to do one that I haven't done before. That way, when I'm done, I'll only have a couple of paths that I need to do. And I can bring whoever I want to finish it off, you know? But definitely. For the apothecary, team revives, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a team revive in the apothecary. Let me, I want to look at the necropolis here. So, you've got a team revive from the 100%? Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that. I don't think I've ever gotten it. Okay, so my question now is, if I'm planning on doing the rest of the paths, I probably need to do a path other than the Titania path. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So I've got to take one of these paths, right? Yeah, caveman. Ooh, what's up, man? That's what I remember. I don't know. I've never gotten a team revive. The only thing I've ever gotten is the level 1 and the rare chance to spawn a level 2 at that on that bottom. But yeah. Okay. That's what I thought, Mike. So that means I need to figure out which one of these paths I want to do.
Why are you guys so obsessed with me?
Hollywood Shono, what's up, man? Welcome to the Shadows. You are the latest Shadow Dweller. So yeah, I just have to figure out which path I want to do with the Deathless. And I will have to do a little research or something like that to see if anybody else did one. You know, and see which one is a decent one for that. So you do all of those, and then I'll have to do one of these. Yeah. Man, that's a long path. Good night. Yeah. And I don't know if I'm going to finish it all at once either. We'll see. I don't have to do the Deathless path because I don't have 2 of the champs. Yeah, I might spread it out. Man, if I had thought about it, what I could have done was, well, I guess I could do it over the weekend too. Ugh, man. Yeah, that's going to be a pain. the longer I wait, the better it'll be, you know? And I can just pace it out. If I promise to only use what I need to, can I have your stockpile of revives and heals for the airway thing tomorrow? Hey, I'm going to be doing that one too. I'm going to be doing that one too. But, all right, so let's get started here. I already did that. Finished that. Did all of the little housekeeping things. And that's where I'm at as far as the arena. Oh. This one popped up. But I'll do that one later. For now, we're going to rock the Summon the Trials. But you see how the Express option is not there? Oh, that pissed me off. You just don't know. I'm like, you know, yeah, it's nice that you still have all the other, you know, extras and things that you get. But that was the main thing for many of us. So since we're going to be getting compensation for other stuff, but I haven't heard any mention of compensation for the Express Arena, does that mean that the Express Arena doesn't have a value? Because the value is in our time. So is that, you know, making it obvious that Kabam doesn't really value our time? Looks like it, don't it? But on the plus side, I already have enough sigil credits to get that 7-star sigil witch when it comes back. So we'll see. But in the meantime, we're dealing with what we had to deal with before. But I really wish they had done that. Now, here's something that they could have done. Just to show you that whoever is handling their marketing or their decisions, I don't even know what to say about them. But what if they opened up the Express to everyone for the next 2 weeks? Think about that. Wouldn't that be a great way to advertise? People that never had the sigil can now experience what the Express Arena has to offer, so that when the sigil comes back, they might want to get the sigil for that. They may get used to it in 2 weeks and want to continue. Come on. Even I can think of that, and I don't have a marketing degree. Although I do have a business degree, and I did take principles of marketing in school. But to me, that's more common sense. Maybe Sorcerer Supreme for the last one I can do. Oh, for Autumn of Agony. So Vox and Gwenpool for 2 of the fights. And Sorcerer Supreme. Yeah, here's the thing. Once you get it, you just keep going. You see, I don't go for solos. And I got all solos. I use 0 revives for all the objectives on that Autumn of Agony. Now, tomorrow, I can't speak on that. I don't know who you know, they usually have, what, 2 new fights in there? So who knows? Let's see. Let's do that, I guess. But yeah, this one was pretty easy. Unlike the other one where people were talking about it was easy, and it wasn't. This one was actually easy. And once you get the hang of it, I saw a Trip G slay it with a 6-star rank 1 Vox. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's you just have to practice it a little bit, and I'm sure you'll get a solo with all the different champions. Wake up. I forgot. No, we don't want a challenge. There we go. Yeah, you got to restart 5 to 10 times. Then it's like, oh, okay, I got this. Yeah, you just have to get used to it. That's it. Oh, Beta Ray Bill killed it. Made it easy because you didn't have to really deal with the unstoppable. You could still do it the normal way. He just makes it easier. You know, keep them heavies going and you get the grit passive and you don't have to worry about it. Get the spacing right and you're good. Yeah, those heavies were really freaking annoying sometimes. Trying to think. I don't even know. Wait. Let me see. Do I? I'm thinking if I confuse the two fights. Let me see. Okay, no. I didn't confuse them. I was thinking of the AW Showcase, which I'm not sure I want to even put that up because it was so horrible. I just basically said, I'm just going to revive through this thing. But the Heimdall one, I think I put that up, right? I think I put that one up. I've already had a time where I thought I put something up and I didn't. Let me see. Week 4. Yeah, 36 minutes from start to finish. All the objectives. Let me see. Yeah. Hit Monkey killed it. Killed it. If you didn't watch me watch mine, definitely go look at it. Because it'll help you out a little bit, I think. All right. Here we go. I took my 6-star Hulk to rank 2. Fatal Clicks, what's up, man? Hulk is a beast. You know he's my favorite champion in all of Marvel, right? Beta Ray Bill, yeah, and Dragon Man. I used Beta Ray Bill, I used Dragon Man, I used Hit Monkey. Oh, you don't have a Beta Ray Bill. Ah. You probably could still do it with a 5-star, but it'll take a bit more. Yeah, Dragon Man, just spam SP1. That's it. All you gotta do. Like I said, if you haven't watched it, definitely watch mine. This one, I did it early enough this time. See, that flipping backwards like that is real annoying. Because I'm trying to hit into their block and they dash backwards. Until the timer runs out. Yeah. It's not very hard with anybody. Yeah. 42 mil was ranked 311 for Gambit. And 20 mil was ranked 279. Okay, let me see. What did I have here? So 42 was 311. Wow. So let's knock that down quite a bit. So I'm going to put 45 and 25. Man, they've dropped. And let me see. And for Patriot, you said 20 mil was 279. So 15 will get it, I think. Okay. Thank you, Hollywood. You don't like the express option because you like to pick the matchups. Understood. Also think 7-star Sigil Witch will be juicy. She's pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to be using her a lot, but she's pretty good. I have a 6-star rank 1 Dragon Man, but I don't really want to rank him. Try it. You can always just restart. You don't need to waste any resources. Go in there, see if you can do it with the rank 1. Just, once you get into that, build up to that special 1, you're going to be sticking to the special 1. I'm glad you're posting them earlier than 3 hours before the event ends. Yeah, I'm trying. Like this tomorrow, I'm probably going to end up doing the Autumn of Agony tomorrow night so that it'll be out by Thursday. Or I can post it by Thursday. I don't think I'm going to bother with the AW Showcase, especially the class one. Oh yeah, I didn't even look at the class ones. The science and tech, I think it was. Yeah, I didn't even bother with that. How many of my 4 stars, rank 5, are ascended? Let me see. $14. There they are. 14 of them. And I really don't get dust like that, or else I'd rank up a bunch more. I mean, what else I gotta use the dust on? What's up, Rack Full? How you doing, man? Shadow Stalker, what? How you doing, man? Stalking me at night, eh? Oh. I tried with Dragon Man and died 12 times before I said F it and revived my way through. Really? Were you just spamming the SP1? I mean, that's all I had to do. $15 is probably right. Okay. I'm just doing units. Yeah, that's all I be doing these days. Good night. Okay, maybe I'll try him then. What's wrong with Legacy's channel? Techo Jr. What's up, man? He got hacked. He's trying to get his account back. It's taking a minute, though. But yeah, he's trying to get his account back. But yeah, I use Dragon Man Epignosis, so check out the video. Oh, did I post it? You know what? I copied it and never pasted it. There's a link to the video. Check that video out. And you will see. But yeah, I got all solos. Hitmonkey was an easy solo. But once you get used to the fight, there was no reason. Like Hitmonkey, my Hitmonkey took 2 special 2s. And that was it. One guy did the fight with Hitmonkey in like 30-something seconds. The AI really cooperated with him, and he tore it up. 30-something seconds. My Dragon Man wouldn't let me spam SP1. Power Gain and Heimdall holding specials made it so I could only spam SP2. What? Hold on. Did you have MD on or something? Was MD pushing you? Because I had no problem. Arrow, what's up, man? How goes it? Whew. Woo. I'm doing good. I've been gearing up to do that deathless run. Not really looking forward to it, but gotta get her done. And I want to do a path I have not done already, and I've only done one path. So I've already done the easy path, Titania. So I've got to look and see what path I'm gonna take with the deathless this time, and see how it goes. I'm ready. Just need to find the time. Yeah, I got I'm still grinding out health potions, because I think that's my biggest worry. Them health potions. And I should have enough revives. And I mean, if I have to use units, I will. But hopefully I won't have to do that to get that path done. I've got boosts. And that Deathless team is actually pretty nice with the synergies. I have boost and team revives expiring in 4 hours. Oh, man. So you need to start it in the next 4 hours. Oh, my goodness. Oh, why did I do that? Woo! Come on. 1, 2, 3. It's so bad. Work has been killing me, and I started back school. Oh, wow. Dang, working and going to school is rough. That's not happening. I still have 2 paths to do to get Deathless Thanos. Oh, wow. Okay. So you haven't done the mausoleum yet. Gotcha. Just pulled Mr. Sinister from a 6-star. Immediately took him to rank 5. Mr. Sinister nasty. Mr. Sinister. When I got him, I took him straight to rank 3. DN was always a big problem. DN, who's that? Dragon Man? D's, yeah. I feel like this is going to backfire on Kabam. 2 weeks is how long it takes to get used to something. 2 weeks without Express Arena. Well, you know, I was doing Arena for a long time before that Express one. And it does make a big difference. And the fact that they just turned it off from people who paid for it. I'm like, are you serious? Who thought that was a good idea? The better idea would have been to open it up for everybody so everybody could get a taste for the next 2 weeks. Get used to it. And then, when the sigil came back, they could put it back and maybe people would buy the sigil. But you know what? I'll tell you this. One way they could really make it up is just remove it from that paywall. And that way, sigil would be the increased, it would be the sigil store, the increased inventory, you know, and all of that. They can make the sigil a little bit nicer without making it game breaking so that people feel like, you know, if you have the sigil, you have a crazy advantage, you know? But instead, they did this. By the way, finally made it through the Paragon Gauntlet. LordShaedow, I had to rank 4 Hurt to do it, but it's done. Okay. See, I haven't done it yet, but I will. Well, school is much more important. Yep. Understand pushing off some difficult content. Absolutely. I've been trying for 2 years and can never get you with the DN joke. That's all I gotta say. But I'm very happy. When I was going to school, I did not have a lot of these games as a distraction. The distraction that I had, you know, we had games, but we didn't have games like this. Multiplayer, I would have been in so much trouble. The only multiplayer, really heavy multiplayer game were those text-based MUDs, and I refused to play until I graduated because I knew once I got into them, it was going to be a wrap, and it was. You know, I played games like Warcraft 1 and 2 using dial-up, you know, so we had multiplayer games. I remember Trek, Star Trek multiplayer on X Windows. We played that. And we played that with people all over the internet. It was cool, you know, but the games that we got now, they would have drove me to distraction. Doom was bad enough, but we had to do like a LAN party on that one. You know, you wanted to play, you know, multiple player, and then later you could do it over dial-up or something, but yeah, nothing like this. These games, I don't know if I would have been able to resist. My father-in-law got his first ever Titan Crystal the other day. And this mofo got Jack. Woo! Jack! Jack the Ripper! Jack the Ripper! King Hercules! I was ready to swing. Oh, man. How's the Jack Whisperer? Got me negative as a 7-star. How is he? I'm not a fan. There are people who are fans of Mr. Negative. I'm just not one of them. Never did learn how to use them properly either. Now, I saw what was going to be in the store, and I got a question. When it said progression-based and it said Paragon, I'm assuming that that's Paragon and above. So that Valiant and Paragon get it, because Valiant players are also Paragon, right? So we're once again getting nothing really extra for being Valiant. Getting the same thing that Paragon's getting. How'd that work? Yeah, Drunk Reaper is correct. I'm so old, I remember when computers first came out in schools and we hated them. Having to do card catalog searches and then do those dumb learning modules. Oh, wow. We wanted to do PE instead. See, I was the opposite. I always wanted to do computers. Always. Commodore 64, right? I had one. I taught myself BASIC. Then I went to Lehman College. In the summertime. Summertime. To take advanced BASIC class and keyboarding. I thought that I was just fine pecking with 2 fingers, but they made me take that class, so I had to learn to touch type. And then in school, we had TRS 80s. TRS 80s, aka Trash 80s. And I remember one network game we played on those was Ski Trek. Now, here's something. I played Ski Trek on a TRS 80 in high school. In college, I made a game like that. Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, ooh, you know what? I can make that. And I thought that was so cool to help me learn programming in C to actually make something like that. Yeah, I did that. I used to spam my teachers and professors and everything with questions, because I always had something going on. Always. And I'd be asking them questions that they know it in none of their curriculum. Okay? I'll be like, so how does this shared memory work? They know that ain't in none of my classes. In fact, I never took classes where I had to do anything with shared memory. But I had to do it. Had to do it. I was the only one in class that the teacher called out in a special way for a project. Now, he was like, you're going to have a project for the entire, quarter, right? And he was like, and now you guys need to, make sure you choose a pretty decent project, something you're interested in, whatever. And then he called my name. and was like, and you, called me by name actually. He said, you need to tone it down. In fact, you need to get approval before you do your project. You know why, right? Because by this time, they've known me for years. And I had a habit of going big. I didn't have a problem. You know how people would skimp on their work? And I told y'all before, I was like that even when I went to work. But I wasn't going to choose no little itty bitty dinky project. No. I came up with a project and my teacher was like, yeah, no. Because I wouldn't be able to finish it in the time that I had. That's the kind of project. I'm sitting there getting ready to graduate with a bachelor's. And my projects are like doctorate level projects. And he was like, yeah, no. That's why he told me I had to get permission. Gotcha. Now we know Shadow's real name is you. You. I had a TI 99. Yep. Before A, taught myself TI Basic. And Basic was different. There were little differences depending on which one you use. Like Commodore 64's Basic was a little different from the TI Basic. Is it TI? Texas Instrument, right? I still suck at using negative, but who we, that man's a beast. Yeah, I've seen it. I have seen it. I don't think so, but check Grass MCOC out. He has a rank 3 high Sig Mr. Sinister that he uses often. I'm telling you. Yep, it was Texas Instrument. Okay. Always got to check my memory every once in a while. Make sure, you know, I'm remembering things correctly. But yeah, the TI Basic was slightly different. Don't ask me what the differences were. I just remember because I was into all of that, you know. And if I wanted to write something that worked on both, then I had to know what the differences were so that I could create a special module. So how you would do it if you wanted to make it cross-platform is you basically create your own library. So for the differences, give an example. Quick example, simple one. When I was converting a program from BSD System 5, what I did, we had System 5 Unix, BSD Unix. One of the differences was a particular function. Okay, so say the function was sleep. And you called sleep, set down how long you wanted it to sleep, and the computer would just wait. Okay? So say that's a function on System 5. Then you go over to BSD. They don't have a sleep function. Okay. But they have a function called wait, which does the same thing. So what do? What you do is you create your own function, maybe called hold up, you know, whatever you want to call it. And there's a couple of ways you could do this, but you have that. And then what you do is in that function, you check to see what system you're on. If you're on System 5, it'll call that function, sleep. And if you're on BSD, it'll call wait. And then you have your program just call that function. And that's it. That's all you got to worry about. And so you'll get the same functionality as long as you coded it correctly. And there's other ways of doing it too. There were some # defines that allowed you to check certain things. And you could create like a macro, things like that. But yeah. Woo! Good times, good times. And mind you, this was me back high school, college. I was doing that before I ever went to work. So you could imagine when I got to my first job down here, you know, I had a little swag to me. You know, I knew what I was doing. I come in there and I'm just like, phew, you know, I could rework this entire system. You know, look at what y'all are using. Oh my goodness. Come to find out, the guy who did it, the one that I was telling you about, his picture was up there. Eventually I went to work for him. He wrote that program in a weekend because the companies, the two lottery companies were breaking up. And one got the hardware, the printers, and the other one got the software. So what he did, the company I worked for with him, they had the hardware. So that meant that it was intended for them to now rely on the other company for the software. But in a weekend, he converted a bunch of programs so that they had a competitive edge. So while the code was ugly and not done correctly or properly in any kind of decent coding standards, it achieved what it was meant to do. And we were still using it years later. And I remember talking to him, and he wanted to rewrite those things as well. I was so surprised because, of course, I didn't know him. I only saw the code he wrote. And so I'm like, man, this guy must not know what he's talking about. But he did. He learned. He just could never rewrite it. And so that was something that he was definitely wanting me to help him do. But things didn't work out. He ended up getting fired. And we got disbanded, redistributed, basically. All right, come on. And this guy right here. Woo! Oh! Didn't expect that. Man, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Woo! I didn't think I was going to win that one. That Red Skull is a beast. That's right. Get him. Get him. So, anyway. Had lots of fun in school. Not everybody had fun in school, but I had fun in school. I think my department at work is being disbanded slowly. Our director just got promoted out, and they aren't replacing her. Uh-oh. So we have one boss left. It feels like we are just being broken up until we gone. Oh, boy. Do you think your job is in danger, Mike? Because that sucks. Because that's what they did to me at the one job where I got laid off. 31 people got laid off one day. There were only 125 people in that part of the company. And so 31 in one day was huge. Man, that was my fault. And I kept in touch with one of the guys there. He was one of the guys that originally, you know, he worked on the original code, you know. And he told me, he said, oh yeah, he said it didn't stop with you guys. He said they kept going until it's really like a ghost town. And I was like, oh man. And sure enough, after a bit, gone. It was like, let me see. I'm always telling you guys about stuff. Let me see if I can find them. Yeah, man. Boy, it's changed. I don't even know. The one where I worked, I don't even see it here. Let me see. Is there? Let me see if I can find a Ah, there it is. So, you guys remember when I told you I got laid off? It was in 2001, right? Check this out. The company that I worked for was Paces. First Data acquires Paces. There were talks before this, but look at when it was official. April 30, 2001. Add-on acquisition. Okay? And when I worked for them, you know, I'm looking at this, but see, remember I told you 125 people were where we were? This is the total global number of people at the company, right? Yep. There we go. Norcross, Georgia. There it is. They had offices around the world, but that one that we worked at, I don't even think it's there anymore. And before I got laid off, people got a whiff of this because, of course, this was in, you know, talks. You know, it didn't just happen in April. That was just when it finalized. Let's see. Following deal, pay map. Yeah, who knows what else? Lamont Systems, Odyssey. Yeah, it looks like they bought up a lot of places. First Data. And a lot of people started leaving. They smelled what was on the wind and they got out of there. But I had just gotten hired and had only been there for 3 months. I think my department at where, oh, wait, I read that. I think they're going to move me to a different department, which means 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. What are you doing now? Are you working less than that now? So that's going to be an increase? Because that sucks. That really sucks. Let's see. Let's do that. But yeah, that was the company. Oh boy. So your shift might change. Ew. 2 15-hour shifts and 1 10-hour, and then you have 4 days off. Yeah. Ugh. Haha. Now, something else you notice with Juggernaut is that when he does that special 2, you can't really punish it. On weekend nights, so it's usually slow and easy. Oh, man. Yeah, that sucks. And see, I loved working at Paces. Oh my goodness. My boss was cool as anything, man. We would every once in a while go out on the company's dime, out to lunch. And what was nice is that when we went out to lunch, there was no, oh, you got back too late from lunch. You took an extra long lunch break. Nah. Everybody went out to lunch. We ate. And then when we got back, we were like, oh, ain't nobody wanted to really work, including my boss. And so he was just like, yeah, I get it, guys. Don't worry about it. Just, you know. Oh, man. But you can imagine, I was so upset. 3 months. And I had finally, what I thought, met my people. You know, these were fellow programmers who were into it like I was. You know, reading all the books, finding out the best approaches to different problems and things like that. You know, good design, you know, all this stuff. People that actually cared, you know, about their programming and their code. Oh my goodness. Does Kindred need to be awakened? Yes. Absolutely. His awakened ability is where he gets his, that little immortality at the end. And the root. That's what makes him such a nasty defender. Without being awakened, you just take him out. I mean, he can still get that degen on you and stuff like that, the outbreak, I think, but yeah, I'm not scared of Kindred that's not awakened. Awakened Kindred, now he's a problem. Now I gotta think about who I want to use. I like that 215 and 110. Yeah, James Jones, what's up, man? I work 4 12-hour shifts. Yeah. But then you have a day off, right? You have the weekend off, rather. Well, I didn't have that kind of flexibility. But I did come in. I worked 7 to 3. That's my official time. I tried to get out of there so that I could avoid the heavy traffic, you know? And what we would do, because the place was open 24/7, you know? And what we would do is sometimes come in on a Sunday. If we needed some extra hours or we need to get something extra done, that's what we did. Avoid traffic. But it was 7 to 3. I did get an hour for lunch. I was technically hourly, but you know, for tax status, it's either exempt or non-exempt. And I was non-exempt, meaning I got paid overtime if I went over. So how they did it was that we were hourly, but they treated us like we were exempt type of you know, like salary. We got paid time off, but we had a minimum we had to work. And technically, we could do this. We could work, say, 25, 30 hours one week, and then put in overtime the next week. And they told us, don't do that. Because what they'll do, if we did that, you know, they told us that, you know, that's not fair. Because you're doing the exact same amount of hours, but we're having to pay you more. So if you start doing that, they will start keeping you from working or fire you. One of the two. You know, now in an emergency, they'll let you do it. You know, but what they would do also, if you were out, if you didn't make your required hours for the week, say you did 30 hours for the week, they would take your paid time off and use that to make up the time, and so you'd get paid for the paid time off. And they do it in increments. So you really didn't want to have that done. And you really didn't want to make up the time. And the paid time off, not weekly, it was for the pay period for 2 weeks. So you had to put in 39 hours average a week. So at the end of 2 weeks, they looked at your time for the 2 weeks. And if you were short, even by an hour, you know, you were given the hour leeway. So 2 hours leeway. So if you were 3 hours short, they took 4 hours from your paid time off and paid you. And you didn't get overtime when they had to do that. So, whew, they did it, and it worked well. They did it on a, what is it? We did like every other week, we had like 26, if I remember right, pay periods for the year. So 2 of the checks we got were like free and clear. You know, you pay bills on, you know, most of your checks, but 2 of the checks, that money was just, you know, yours to use. Let me see. Good, because I don't need another 7-star Mystic. I've got rank 3 of Purgatory and Juggy. Yeah, they need to fix Juggy, boy. And rank 2 Isofiend and Wiccan going to rank 3 next. Wow. Okay. Reaper Dragon, what's up, man? We need Bastion and Forge added. Ooh. I don't know about Bastion. You know, that wasn't one that I really read. But Forge? Yeah. Forge wasn't no joke. I wonder how they would do Forge in this game. They'd have to limit his weapons, right? But they could give him a nice little number of them. That's why I'm such a huge Shadow After Dark fan. I have to force myself to be up during daywalker hours. And I'm trying. I'm trying to do more, you know, at night. And see, tomorrow, I don't really know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I mean, I can do the finish up the basic arena. But I usually do the Autumn of Agony after I see what people are doing and how they're doing it and all that good stuff, you know? Have you seen the X-Men 97 show? No, and I blame my sister. Bastion is basically an advanced form of Nimrod. Oh! Human Sentinel hybrid mixed with Master Mold. Oh. Okay. What do you mean excuses? There's only one excuse. Stiletto. Y'all heard her when she came on. Oh, man. Ooh, yeah. Although, I might do that. We could do the gauntlet. I don't know. Since Forge basically is a tech inventor, yeah, super smart. What if he gets abilities that adapt based on what the enemy's abilities are? Ooh. That would be awesome. Make a gun that shifts to whatever they're vulnerable to. If they're bleed immune, you know, poison immune, and bleed immune, go rupture. If they're rupture, bleed, and poison, go shock. Something like that. For a watch along live. I may. If she gonna act like that, I may start doing that. If they regen, he calls a heal block. Yeah. He'd be like a ultimate counter to stuff. And of course, you still have to have a weakness or whatever, but yeah. The best way to farm revives, let me show you. And you're going to see a revive there too. But this is what I've been doing. Back issues, Arachnid Action, Chapter 3. And one of these, they both drop them. So just do each one. See which one is best for you. But take a look. See there? There's a revive. And that's what you do. You just keep coming in here. You see that revive? You go auto fight all the way through, and then go back again and look and see if there's another revive. If there's no revive on this entire map, you still have to complete it in order to refresh it. But keep in mind, this takes a lot of energy, which is why they're probably not going to nerf it, because it takes a lot of energy. But the revives can be everywhere where you see a health potion or any drop. So, see that health potion there? I've gotten a revive there. See that ISO right here? I've gotten a revive here. I don't see anything else, but I've gotten revives along the outside of this path. I've gotten revives on this inside path. Of course, that outside path there too. Multiple can spawn. Yes. If you're very lucky, you can have a one there. And if multiple spawn, what you got to do is grab whichever one has the least amount of energy to get to, just go to that one, grab it, restart, and get the next one. Because if you complete it, that other revive is going to be lost. And the whole map will reset. So that's it. Those two. There used to be a time where you could get revives in Realm of Legends. And we were like, why did they take that out? Because Realm of Legends at that time was not easy content to just be farming. You know, now we farm it. But at that time, we weren't farming Realm of Legends. And they took it out so that it no longer dropped. I mean, there's zero chance now to get revives there. But you get health potions. So that's where I got all of my revives that you see in my stash after doing, well, you guys didn't see it, but after the Alliance War showcase that I did, I must have used like 20 revives. I just stopped caring at one point, and I saw that I was low on potions and was like, yeah, I'm just gonna use like a little level 1 revive because I knew that I could get those back. Don't heal, just go. And that's what I did, just revive my way through some of them fights. And then I went right where I showed you and just kept doing that. Keep in mind that because of the Necropolis challenges, I used almost all of my dailies, my daily Valiant potion, crystals. And I got a lot of health potions there, but I got a lot of energy refills. I had over 80 in my overflow. It was like 85 in the overflow. So this was the perfect time to farm those. But you can just keep going in there as you have energy. The only thing that I used to keep my energy refills for was the event quest. Because the event quest completion was when I wanted to do the event quest. And so I would save up all my energy refills. And when event quest hit, boom, that's when I would do that. You know? Boom! Headshot! What's up, man? Pulled a 7-star Jabari. She's fun. Yeah, she is. I don't use her a lot, but she is fun. Same thing with like White Tiger. I have her. She is fun every time I use her. I just don't use her that much. I'm mapping out my path for Crucible, and I'm really excited to do it. If you need any help, you know that we have a spreadsheet that we use, right? That'll help you plan it out. And if you want, you can look at mine and modify it. You didn't know that? Oh, nice. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Crucible. Ah, that's not what I wanted to find. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Just going through all the chat. That's not what I wanted. Dang. Just going through everything. That's not what I wanted. Okay. All right. Let me see. Yeah, why is it looking at... Oh, am I clicked on that? All right, hold on. Let me go to announcements. That's what I meant. Why is it still... Hold up. Where can I... I don't want it to look in certain ones. That should tell you how often I use this. And I know I can... Let's do search. Okay. History. Okay, no. Okay. Has link. Visible. Okay, so that's me doing it live. All right. This is so funny because I'm getting... I can't limit it, it seems. I wonder why not. But it's finding like everybody's link and everything. And I remember posting it, but apparently it's not going to be easy to find. Hold on, let me see. Aha. Okay. That's not the one I want. Hold on. Should be in my Google Docs. That should be easier. No, that is not what I want. You really? Let's do that. Well, this is interesting. Oh, wait, there it is. There, okay. Now I'm in my Google Drive. Oh, I hope I didn't delete it. That would suck. Oh, there it is. Haha! Found it. All right. Nice. Take a look at that. And I'll show you real quick what it looks like here. That's the spreadsheet. And if you look down here at the bottom, you have your tabs. You know how to use spreadsheets. These are your tabs. So you can click over here, and that's your blank tab. See? No champions used. And you can right-click and copy it or duplicate it or whatever, but you want to take this link and you want to make a copy of this. See? Or duplicate it so you have your own copy. And you can see here, path 1, if you want to see what I did on path 1, come over here. You got the fights, the nodes, and here are the options that are recommended. So if you can't use the one that I have, here are some of the recommended ones. And then here's the people that I used. And you see Silk used twice here. Obviously, one was a different rank. See? And then path 2, same thing. And you see who I used there. So, hope that helps. That should get you going, make things much easier for you than trying to, you know, during your planning. And see, I need to plan out my the Necropolis path, but I won't be doing that though. I did not know that. Oh, you didn't know? I grew up watching the Attitude Era. I remember the day Stone Cold did the Austin 316 promo. I was like 16 and drove my mom's car to Walmart and bought those mailbox letters and put Austin 316 on her front windshield. I'm sure she was so happy. Thought I was such a heart. I miss Steve Austin. Now, I want you to know that when you say Steve Austin, I don't think of the wrestler. I think of the $6 million man. I quit right after WCW folded. Vince ruined everything. Yeah, Vince, he was in the news recently and not in a good way. But I remember people talking about Steve Austin, and I was like, what? Because in my mind, I'm thinking of the Bionic Man, $6 million man. Now, how many of y'all watch that? Woo-hoo. Oh, do I like Sandman. Sandman is legit nice, man, especially for the recoil masteries. Oh yeah. He is awesome. And I would have taken him to rank 3 already, but priorities. But tell me something, guys. If tomorrow I did the Autumn of Agony gauntlet and it cost me more than I was comfortable with, and I decided to prep a little bit longer for the Necropolis run with the Deathless. So instead of doing the Deathless run on Friday, I would do it maybe on Tuesday. And that way we could do maybe half on Tuesday, finish it up on Wednesday. How does that sound to you guys? Space it out a little bit better. Because I'm liking that idea. Just give me more time to stock up. Because once I'm in there, I can't do it. Won't be stocking up nothing. But does that sound good to you guys? Summertime, summertime. Oh, he parried it. Not good. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. Go to sleep. Sounds good? All right. So later on today, I will do the, tomorrow. It's not midnight just yet. I will do the Autumn of Agony gauntlet. And then I will take the weekend and we'll do the Deathless run on Tuesday, part 1. And then we'll do another run, finish it up Wednesday. Less stress as well. You know, just get in there. And it'll also give me a little bit of time to learn Thanos. I haven't really learned how to use him yet, you know? So I may do a deep dive on Deathless Thanos and play around, see, you know. Thursday and Friday, Arena. Most grind Arena. Thursday is always Arena, because that's when the next one starts. And then I might do some more Arena Thursday night. And then maybe finish it up on Friday. Or I could finish exploring Thronebreaker on Friday. Because I haven't finished exploring that one yet. And then do the Paragon Gauntlet. Whoop. Bionic Woman. Was that was it Lindsay Wagner or something like that? But I remember when they got her together, Steve Austin. And I remember later, and they had these new generation, you know, the bionic, I don't know, kids or whatever. They were faster. They had a different sound and everything. Oh, man. My cousin had a bionic woman, Barbie. I was playing with it and her damn face fell off. Oh, and I knew. Mike. Fembots. That's what they were called. They scarred me for life. To this day, I do not like any movie where a woman looks like, you know, regular normal and then turns out to be something very different. And I don't care what it is. Like, remember Dusk Till Dawn? Selma Hayek. And then she turned into this vampire. I was like, oh no. That ain't cool. And it's because of that. Them fembots. Scarred me for life. I still remember that episode. Oh my goodness. It was like a horror film. These beautiful women. Next thing you know, bam, face came off and there was a robot. Oh no. I was done. Did you ever watch the show V? Yes. V for Victory. That's another one of those. She was there looking good in a bikini and everything. And then they showed you in the shadows. Mouth open wide. They weren't human. They looked human, but they weren't human. But yes, I remember V. And I remember the series that came after it. Oh, yes. And I remember one of them had a baby, but it wasn't a human baby. Yep, they were lizard-like. The things we watched when we were kids. Yeah, nope, done. And I was young at that time. And I can't remember which happened first, but I do remember just getting scarred. And see, my thing was, I would get horrified, but I couldn't move. I'd have to watch it. I had this compulsion to finish watching something, even if it was scaring the crap out of me. I had to finish watching it, though. Books, same thing. I read something, can't stand that author, had to finish the book. I might not read anything by that author again, but I had to finish that book. Do me a favor and look up Melina from Mortal Kombat. I'm sure you'll love her. I'm gonna look it up. I ain't putting it on stream now. In case you messing around with me. She better not be naked. Make me scrub my my history. Fictional character, 1993, evil twin of Kitana. Let's see images here. Oh. Oh, no. There's something in it. She got that. And I see it. That ain't right. I don't like her. No, sir. Look at that mouth. That do not look cool. She need to put that mask back on. No. Here, let me share this with you guys so y'all can see what he did to me. See that? See that right there? Look at that. See that mouth? See that mouth? That ain't cool. Look at that. Mm-mm. No, sir. Keep that mask on. See all that? Look at it in there. Mm-mm. Nope. No, sir. Fembot 101. Yeah, I think what it was, see, like that is not quite the same. Because what if she ripped her face off? That would be the same. And if she was a lizard underneath, yeah, then I got problems. Then I got issues. But yeah, no sure. No sure. We will not be having that. Mm-mm. But see, that kind of thing, though, is just like a deformity. But it's not like them fembots. See, the fembots weren't really women. They were robots. Female robots. But they looked like humans. They weren't even cyborgs. They were made to look just like beautiful women, but they really weren't. No sure. That thing scarred me for life. Anytime I see something all of a sudden transform like that, no. I'll be like, no thank you. Go on with yourself. Oh, man. V. Man. I was still living in New York at that time when V came out. Woohoo! Hey! I do like Mr. Wolfie. Mr. Barbalina, Mr. Bob Barbalina. Mr. Bob Barbalina. So, I'm not gonna lie. I have been still listening to different reactions to Sarah Boone's sentencing. 20-minute rant that she called an apology. And I listened to two psychologists weigh in on what they were hearing. And it was actually quite interesting. And it explains why she refused that offer. She is ready, willing, and we saw that she did give her life for people to see her as a victim. Even now, I'm not sure she would accept the offer, even knowing if what she had to do in order to accept the offer is to accept full responsibility, to admit everything, I don't think she would do it. I think she would actually rather be in prison for the rest of her life and basically try to be seen as a martyr than to do that. It's amazing. And listening to her, one thing I really dislike is when people use religion as a cover for some really nasty, evil deeds. You know, here she is, killed him. Okay? Horrible. Taunted him. And now she want to talk about God. Really? I don't know. I don't know about all that. Michelle Ryan played the new Bionic Woman in 2017. Really? You know I'm bad with names and such, so I probably watched it and didn't know the different names. Ooh, Ruby Frankie. Yes. Yes. Hold on. I always get the two confused. Which one was the supposed counselor? You're investing in July 4? Probably. What's up, Jazzvia? She's on site if she ever gets out. Oh. She's gonna get out. Unless she expires in prison. Let me see. Yeah, Ruby Frankie. Yeah, Jody. I just had to look it up. Jody Hildebrandt is the one that gets all of my. That one right there, her. I mean, Ruby, bad enough. What's up, Raj? Ruby, bad enough. Okay, that's the mom. Those were her kids. Okay, so what she did was foul, for real. But I do not like Jody at all. She did the same thing to others. To me, Jody is a demonic monster. You know, I think she is far more of a monster than Ruby Frankie. She's a man-hating, demonic monster. You know, you heard how others, she had the same pattern. And messing people up that way? Yeah. I wanted to see Jody get a lot more time. They both needed to get time, but I wanted Jody to go away for a very long time. I ain't even want to see her out for many, many years. If they had given her life with the possibility of parole, I'd have been fine with that. But yeah, I actually dislike her far more than I dislike Ruby Frankie, who I also dislike. But I can make a case for her being brainwashed. But Jody? I watched when they arrested Jody and when they found that little girl sitting there in the closet, quiet, not talking. And you could see around the mask, you know, because she was underage, you could see how emaciated her arms were. You know, you hear people say skin and bones. She was skin and bones. Clearly hungry. They gave her a pizza and it took her. She sat there looking at the pizza. Yo, I swear if I could have whooped Jody, I would have whooped Jody. I would have had no problem, but they just started beating her for what she did. You saw one of the officers was like, I think I'm going to cry. Shoot. Jody need to get beat. For real. Just whooped up. Like, say something. Say something, Jody. Well, pow! Say something again. Because talking is what got her into this thing, right? Yeah, come on. Keep speaking. Yeah, I'm ooh, no. Yeah, my hate is for Jody. For real. Like I said, Ruby need to get punished. Cool. You know? But Jody, I wouldn't even want to see her out. Yeah, Mike. That's what I'm talking about. I watched that entire thing from the body cam. She's like, you can't come in. And they told her, you know, you don't need a warrant every single time. And they proved it by finding 2 kids in there. Those kids would have probably died if they hadn't gotten them in time. The other boy that got away and asked to call the cops, you know, from a neighbor, he's a hero. He's a straight up hero. How did he just all of a sudden go unblockable? Seriously? That was interesting. You can't come in, they just grabbed it. Yup. Immediately she knew. Yeah, exactly. Now, we still want this PG, Mike. Yeah, see? Nightbot is trying to help you. But since you're a mod, he can't do it. When the little boy escaped with duct tape. Yeah, you saw the guy was crying. Pixie! What's up, Pixie Belle? How you doing? Gun, pop, pop, pop. My bad. Yeah, I'm telling you. That Jody. Frankie was bad, but Jody. Nah. I ain't gonna even lie. Her, I wanted hurt. Now, the thing is, a lot of people have equal hate for both of them because Jody couldn't have done what she did if Ruby didn't allow it. Right? So, you know, both of them, there's enough for both of them, but Jody, I don't like calling people evil or anything like that, but I will tell you this. She did some evil things. She behaved in a very evil manner. And that guy, the neighbor, he, uh-oh. Well, that was fun. The neighbor, that 911 call, and they showed it on the ring cam. I'm telling you, man. Abdo's gone. I've been watching him. Yeah, I thought I saw him streaming just a little bit. Maybe I was watching a lot of his shorts, too. I didn't know he was taking a break. I thought it wasn't that long ago. Huh. But yeah. Her right there, I think I hate Ruby more. That was her blood. Yeah, and like I said, that is what a lot of people said. These were her kids. So that's why I said both of them need to be punished, but that Jody, she really, really got my blood hot. If the I was sitting there hoping she would try to resist, so they could restrain her, slam her to the ground, maybe put a knee in her back. He didn't stream Sunday and Monday. When was I in his stream last? I didn't think it was that long ago. Hike, what's up, man? Haha. Ooh, I didn't know she could do that. That's nice. See, I just learned something new. Fighting in the arena. Did you see how many times I kept parrying? I can't do that with just everybody. It won't work. Because I think it's a non-contact. I know Angela can do it. But man, watching that that body cam, I think really got me, because I could see how emaciated the boy was and the girl. We saw their bones. I showed my mom, and she was like, "Oh, good," you know. She was just like, "Look at her arm." Yeah. And Ruby gave her child over to this monster. So she got a lot of smoke. But the monster, it's really a toss-up. I should have a poll one day. Which one you hate more? The monster or the one that gave their child over to a monster? She may have been seduced by the monster. I don't know, because I'm hearing things like that. I'm hearing that they had a romantic relationship, but that it was very selfish on Jody's part. In other words, Ruby was doing a lot of stuff and Jody was just receiving it. Yeah, Mike, that's what I'm hearing. That's just, yeah. You want to know what else got me real hot? I mean, so hot. I don't like letting my thoughts go there. Do you remember a female cop who stopped this guy, young guy, put him in handcuffs, and then tased him until he cried? He's like, oh, you think you tough? You acting tough? And she tased him and they caught it on film, recording. I can't even tell you how many things I wanted done to her for doing that, for emasculating him like that. He was a young guy, you know, in his 20s or whatever. That kind of experience. And she didn't even have a reason to stop him, really. That's the thing. He wasn't even doing anything. And I don't think they really did much to him. I couldn't even watch that more than once because it pissed me off so bad. I mean, bad. I was sitting there thinking of things I wanted her to go through, and they were none good. I was like, you think you so big and bad? You think you dominant over men? All right. I want you to, you know, without your badge, without any of that, and go down to this neighborhood right here. Let's see how your tough butt acts then. You know, you tough when you got the upper hand. When, if he even dared to try to fight back, he'd be in jail. So when you have all that, and I swear I can't stand bullies, because that's pretty much what she was. She was a bully. I'm telling you, I wanted stuff to happen, and I wouldn't have been sorry. Didn't want her to die, but I did want her to suffer for doing that. Be like, okay, see how tough you are now. And I know I wasn't the only one, because I saw a lot of people who was like, let us catch her. And who knows? I didn't follow that because that was a while ago, so I don't even know what happened to her later. But anyway, whew, I remember that. That got me so hot under the collar. And I think he sued. And I don't remember what happened after that. Ooh, crafting gear finished, eh? Now, which I think, Mike, Jody had a niece, right? Who is very intelligent and who went into the psychology field or something like that. And she like gives her analysis on both of them. I don't know if that's, I don't think she wrote a book, but she gave the analysis. I think it was Jody's niece, not Ruby's daughter. But I saw her on different shows talking about it. So I don't know if that was her. Yep, and came out and said she suffered the same abuse. Okay. So that was her niece. Got it. But yeah, listening to her break it down and everything. Oh my goodness. And she was talking about, see that? That should have been an intercept. Why did that not intercept him? And I was unblockable. Something funny going on is why. But anyway. All right, let me get one more round in here. Should be enough to get that milestone there. And then I'll go put this on the charger. Take a little break. And then maybe eat something. But Autumn of Agony, since that's what you guys want to see, is what we will do. And I know I was going to need to do it anyway. Got to get the rewards. It should help me, because we'll get T4. Was it T4 Alpha? So I can take another champ to rank 3. And who knows? Might get enough to take 2 champs to rank 3. We shall see. Because I really don't want to do that deathless run without having enough potions and all that good stuff. And because I have powerful champions and I can auto fight Realm of Legends, not all the time, not all the way through, but sometimes the AI, I get lucky and they actually finish Realm of Legends. But then there's sometimes that I look and I'm like, oh, Hulk just has a little bit left and they're almost gone. So I might step in just to finish him off. All right, that is going to do it, guys. Thank you for watching. And if you're able to make it, I'll be doing the Autumn of Agony Gauntlet. Yeah, Ruby and Jody test my faith sometimes. Yeah, woo, them too, man. Not a fan of theirs. All right, let me see if anybody is streaming here. We might rate. Yeah, see, isn't Abdo streaming right now? I don't know. I'm so confused. All right, let me let's get it. Redirect. Yeah, there's Intoxicated Gamer. Y'all wanna, who do y'all wanna raid? Dread or Intoxicated Gamer? Abdo. Which one? Vote! Because I think we just raided, didn't we just raid Dread? But who y'all wanna raid? Man, I think there's a big delay in the chat. Intox. All right. Let's do it. All right, take care. Hashtag out of the shadows. and you should get redirected there automatically. If not, if you're on Twitch and you don't get redirected, hold on, let me here's his link. All right, so that's where we'll be. Take care, and you all have a, don't forget to hit the like button, because you get snatched over there, you might have to come back and hit the like button. All right, take care, and you all have a blessed day.